41 Seaver Way. Welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show brings you the National League Wildcard Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Luis Severino.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And a pitch. Inside corner, that's a strike. So we're underway here in Game 2. Inside, just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. In the air, left side. Nimmo sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And now it's William Contreras. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Severino, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a two-seamer. And that one is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's outside. And the count 1-2. Severino. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now Sal Frelick. Severino kicks, deals. On the ground, out to short. Gathers and throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. This is the National League Wildcard Series on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And towing the slab, Wade Miley. What should we keep an eye on here?
Opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
The 2024 National League Wildcard Series Game 2, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Here comes a pitch. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. First and second, no outs here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. That one missed. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and fires. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 2. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Up and in. 1-2 the count.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got him! 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Starling Marte up to him. That's in there. That's strike one. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one is inside ball 1. On a line. Chourio makes a nice running catch. 2 left for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Severino back to work. Swing and a miss. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
The 2024 National League Wild Card Series Game 2 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Nimmo going back on it. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Mitchell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's DJ Stewart. The pitch. There's a strike. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes. But if you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Kicks and deals. That one almost got him. Right side, hard hit. Turang over to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 7, the catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the 2nd. Flips the corner. And it's 0-2.
Now he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And now the lefty gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. And first offering is fouled off. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And that one missing low.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Mets go down quickly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here is Jackson Chourio. Severino back to work. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
This is Bryce Turang. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2.
At the ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2. Top of the third, no score. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And that's outside. To third, Baden. Tosses to first, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly. Still no score. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison. Bader.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. A wind to kick the pitch. That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one almost got him. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Right side. Frelick has a beat on it. Squeezes it.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Very high with that one. Ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Frelick ranging back. It is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
One out, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Frelick ranging back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Alonso swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Yelich makes the grab. Out. Number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Marte, the next to hit, takes outside. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. That clips a corner. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Wildcard Series Game 2. And now it's Christian Yelich. And here it comes.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Severino. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Nimmo running hard to get it. Fair ball. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So, man aboard, William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a slider for a strike.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, could have a really good day out there in the mound.
The Mets leading by 3 here in the second game of the series. Oh, 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late. This to third. Beatty to first. That's out number 2. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Caught looking his first time up. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. Throws to second. He pulls into second. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the DH, DJ Stewart. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And the slider just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And it's second. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. There's a ball. Stewart stands at second with no outs. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And he deals. Bouncer to Hoskins. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Outside, movement in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Bader in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground. And that one handled. Whips it across. And that ends the inning. Mets leave one, but they still lead it 3-1. Here in Queens, top five, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Garrett Mitchell. The wind and the pitch. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
In the air to left, down the line. Drops into the glove. One down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Chourio, only 20 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Struck out looking his first time. Well struck right field. And that one is going to go. He nails one out to right. It's 3-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. Right side, and that's just foul. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Marte sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And a strike on the outside edge. And another ball. And it's even up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Two outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here comes the 0-1. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes a ball. And a ball evens the count. Two outs. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 3-2. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. Severino back to work. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find
Severino with another strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. There's the strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bader makes the grab. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. And Rhys Hoskins with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. The walk or
that one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Coming around third is Frelick. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. It's 3-all.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And that is cut out and missed. 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Shintaro Fujinami getting loose out there. Smith also getting ready. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Here you go for the Mets, the first baseman.
As the lefty gets to work.
Alonso.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Starling Marte. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. That one to first. Hoskins steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
The designated hitter,
DJ Stewart will hit next. 1 for 2. And ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And another ball. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Drew Smith.
Number 33.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And a pitch. Just missed. And the 1-0. That's a little bit low. The other way. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Two-0. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 2-2 now. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Right-handed reliever. Hit on the ground, might be 2. McNeil. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Next to hit, Andrew Monasterio.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Checks over to first, back safely. And the slider just misses.
Good lay off that pitch down.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch,
runner takes off. There's the ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner edges away at second. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. 2-2 down. And downstairs. Christian Yelich up next for the Brewers. Pickoff move to second. Terang dives back in safely. Go ahead run at second here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
At the belt and fires. Drilled to right. Way back there. And that is gone. He powers that one out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That puts the corner. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through.
The right fielder, number 10.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much.
Shintaro Fujinami gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. The 1-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now 5-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Elvis Peguero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez.
The catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
The pitch. Just missed.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And that's downstairs and outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. It's 5-4.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
At the plate, Brett Beatty, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. And Bader is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now on the bump, Ryan Hudson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 2024 National League Wild Card Series Game 2 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Up and in, and that's ball one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Bouncer to Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. It's down to 1 at 5-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, number 12.
Fujinami, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. The pitch. And that one is inside. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Jake Diekman, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Lopez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offer in there for a strike. And that's strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
In the dirt. And that's ball 2. Couldn't chase that time. Three-two now. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right side. 2 down. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jake Diekman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell. That one misses. 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's in there. 2 balls and a strike. And another ball. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Chorio, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Got a 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Now 1-1. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
2 outs. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Next pitch is inside, and the count's full. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves one as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
The 2024 National League Wildcard Series Game 2 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Well, one-run game, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Joel Payamps up and throwing. And the righty deals. Little chopper rolls foul.
Game 2-3 Milwaukee Brewers 6 New York Mets.
Left-hand batter waits. That missed by a lot.
Milwaukee Brewers led series 1-0.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
The 2024 National League Wildcard Series Game 2 matchup will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off.
Game 2 for San Diego Padres 5 Atlanta Braves.
Got him. That's the second out.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead.
Atlanta Braves led series 1-0.
Not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Alonso stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The lefty fires. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And another ball. strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And a foul ball. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That's towards center. Bader racing after it. Got it. Nice grab. 2 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. He delivered it a big way back in the 7th, Singy.
Absolutely. A 2-run shot that really looms pretty large in this game right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Now all even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking. So they make short work of him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Mets 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Joel Payamps.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. The pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. 1-run game, bottom 9. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Mets going with a pinch runner, Tyrone Taylor. Stepping in, DJ Stewart. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. They tried to get him to chase, and a slider down and away. And a count 1-2. With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So, last chance for the Mets. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 strike away. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. So the Milwaukee Brewers sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins on the road. And they can now shift their focus to the division round.
Well, hats off to them, Boog. I mean, it's very difficult to come into a hostile stadium with all the energy and excitement of the postseason, but clearly that was no issue for these guys. They played well, and I think that bodes well for their chances of making a deep run here in October.
And a lot of disappointment for these fans and, of course, the players as well as they turn their attention to the offseason. Not the postseason experience they were hoping for or capable of, but they'll look to build on their success for next year.
For the Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.